trying to lose 20 pounds in 4 months with a carnivore ketovore type of eating. Good morning. Welcome to the first day of me trying to lose 20 pounds in 4 months with a carnivore ketovore type of eating. Today is the first day and I am looking forward to doing this. I've been keto low carb for the past 5 years to manage my type 2 diabetes. However, I was successful in losing weight in the beginning of doing it, but since then, it hasn't been that easy to lose weight for me. Few reasons. There's been a lot. They could all be considered excuses, of course, but there's been career changes, life changes, moving to a different city, COVID, a whole lot of things going on. And I know if I was more disciplined, I could probably lose weight and continue to keep it off. But I haven't been. And so this is my sort of me documenting and holding myself accountable. I want to shoot and show what I'm eating every day, how much weight loss I'm doing, what I'm doing to work out. And my goal is to lose those 20 pounds. And the reason I want to lose those 20 pounds is obviously for my health, to help manage my diabetes better. And also I made a goal of joining the competitive team for my Dragon Boat Club. So currently, last summer, I was on my Dragon Boat Club's recreational team, and I want to get on the competitive team to make sure that I am fit and healthy to do it and strong. And I plan on eating mostly carnivore, whole foods, with some dairy. And that's mostly it. For the first 2 weeks, I really want to be strict. And then I might add in some whole foods like non-starchy vegetables. Mostly if I do add, it'll be green leafy vegetables like romaine lettuce for salads. I'm going to weigh myself today and I'll weigh myself every Monday. So I'll probably post one of these videos once a week. I'm also including coffee. Only 1 cup of coffee per day. I know that's not carnivore. Coffee's a plant, so the purists come at me. If I do have any sweeteners, it might be stevia that's mixed in with my protein powder that I use, or some electrolytes. My electrolyte powder might have stevia in it. Follow along if you wish. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll show you what I'm eating and what kind of exercise I do. $2.36. So, haven't had breakfast yet. I usually don't have breakfast until late morning. I just had my coffee with collagen in it and some cream, no sweeteners. And now I'm going to do my treadmill. So my order came in from my local farm and I got my grass-fed beef. These are ground beef. I got some pasture-raised pork, ground beef and pork sausages, and I got some pasture-raised chicken. These are chicken breasts. They didn't have steaks yet, but they are getting some, so I'll be ordering some grass-fed steaks very soon. But I do have some steaks in the freezer that I'll use up first. Okay, I have my 2 eggs, my halloumi, some sausage, and ground beef. By the way, the sausage and ground beef both were pre-cooked yesterday, so I just warmed them up today. And then I have some ricotta. So tonight I am having pasture-raised chicken breasts. I cut them in two, so I had 2 chicken breasts, cut them in two, so I have 4 now. Dip them in an egg wash, and then I just dip them in some crushed pork rinds with Parmesan cheese. And I did use some onion and garlic powder. That's it. There's the pork parm crusted chicken breasts. Good morning. It is day 2 of my Carnivore Ketovore, whatever you want to call it. I had about 10 total carbs, and I'm tracking total carbs, not net carbs. So you have the total carbs coming from some of the cheese or dairy, even from the eggs, very minimal, but it all adds up once you enter everything in, even if you're just trying to eat meat. But I had meat and dairy, and yeah, so for dinner I had the one chicken breast sliced in half. So far I'm just having my coffee. I'm gonna do my treadmill and then some weights. And then I'm gonna have my early lunch around 11, probably. So it's 12 p.m. and I haven't had lunch yet. I haven't had anything to eat yet except for my coffee, which is just a beverage with collagen and cream in it. Also, you will notice that I eat a lot of the same foods. Just makes it easier to eat the same things over and over again. And then once in a while I'll try something different, but I'll eat a lot of steak, ground beef, sausages, eggs, and dairy, cheese, mostly. But once in a while I'll throw in a recipe of something different. And it's snowing. It's winter in Canada. That's my lunch. Some 4-ounce leftover steak chopped into cubes with some bacon and halloumi. And that's all I'm having for lunch, and my 30 ounces of water. So one thing I'm trying to do is stay as local as possible in terms of my groceries as well. So I'm trying to buy all my food from local farms, which means, as I showed you, I bought the grass-fed beef, the pasture-raised pork, the pasture-raised chicken. I still need to work on getting my pasture-raised chicken eggs. If I eat any vegetables, I'm gonna try and get it local, but right now in winter, this time of year, there isn't gonna be much available. And most of the farmers markets around here have closed for the winter, and they don't start up again, I guess, until probably April. Good morning. I'm on day 3 of this Carnivore Ketovore type way of eating. If you don't know, I did do a carnivore diet for 3 months back in 2020. I started in January. I did it for 3 months, and then COVID happened, and I lost some weight. I felt really good, and I was working out a lot. I was going to the gym. That was when I was living in Toronto. And then COVID happened, the gym shut down, and everything just went to shit. So this time, hopefully it's something that I'm going to be able to stick to. I'm not going to stick to a carnivore diet forever. I'll probably be more ketovore, which is a mix of keto and carnivore. So it'll be mostly carnivore with some vegetables, and continue whole foods. So this morning I woke up at 5 a.m. Getting into ketosis, I tend to not sleep very well when I am in ketosis, which is fine because I decided I'm going to continue to fast today. So I haven't eaten since 7 p.m. last night. I'm going to fast today with just some salt under my tongue. I put some pink Himalayan rock salts under my tongue whenever I feel kind of I have hunger pains or that I feel like I need it. And I keep those electrolytes up. And I'll probably fast until tomorrow morning. I may stop this evening for dinner, but I'm trying to go until tomorrow morning. So if I go until dinner tonight, it'll be 24 hours. If I go until tomorrow morning, it'll be longer. By the way, you may have questions why I'm fasting. As a type 2 diabetic, I am, I like to do probably 1 day fasting per week. It, for me, it helps sort of give my blood sugars a rest and a reset. And it just basically helps me manage my type 2 diabetes better so that I can continue to manage it naturally with just food diet. So I decided to break my fast. I went grocery shopping and, I got hungry. Shouldn't be grocery shopping when you're fasting, but had to do it because I'm shooting recipes tomorrow. But anyways, I'm having 2 breakfast sausages. These are homemade pork, pasture-raised pork breakfast sausages, and halloumi, and a fried egg on top. And the same, I'm having 2 of each. Well, good morning. Today is day 4 of this reset I'm doing. Carnivore, low carb. So far, I've been carnivore. As you know, yesterday I broke my fast, so I fasted for about 24 hours, and then I had my dinner. And I decided to break my fast because I went grocery shopping yesterday, and looking at all these different kinds of foods made me crave food. And instead of eating something that I shouldn't eat, I decided to break my fast and just eat the eggs, halloumi, and breakfast sausage instead, which worked out. It's fine. Today, I just had a coffee this morning with some collagen in it and 1 teaspoon of 10% cream. That's half and half, I guess. And today I'm shooting recipe videos, so it's going to be a little harder. I am making a protein mousse dessert, so it is going to be high protein, low carb, and I'm going to have to taste it, but I'm not going to actually have a serving of it. I'm just going to taste it to make sure it's where I want it to be, and then I'll share the recipe next week. Just to give you an idea of what I look like. Now, this is day 4, so I'm gonna do another one of these, I guess, on at the end of the 3 months. Okay, it's a bit of a mess, but I made eggs in a silicone muffin liner in the air fryer, which turned out really good. So I used a sausage underneath with some cheddar. So for dinner tonight, I'm having a taco bowl. So taco meat, shredded cheddar cheese, sour cream, and a little bit of hot. Good morning. We are on day 5 of this reset and countdown to try and lose 20 pounds by the end of April. That's my goal now. I'm feeling pretty good today. I'm gonna go do treadmill and then a workout. Another thing I haven't mentioned, but I am doing no alcohol as well. Friday nights are usually the nights where I like to have a steak. and a glass of wine. So today's Friday, and I'm gonna have that steak, but I won't have that wine. I just really don't feel like drinking it. I'll wait for a special occasion or something to have some if I want. Um, Alcohol has never been something that I drink on a regular basis, anyways, other than Friday nights with a glass of wine, but I can forego that for now. So I'm actually looking forward to Monday morning where I can weigh in to see how much weight, if any, I lost this week. I haven't checked and I'm not going to until Monday morning, but I feel good. I feel less inflamed. I feel like I've lost weight. So I'm just about to start my run on the treadmill. But I did want to say I never ended up getting that headache that I usually get on day 3 when I cut out all carbs. Um, so must be because I probably didn't eat that much carbs as I thought over the holidays, but I'm feeling good. I haven't gotten that headache. I'm still waiting for the blurry vision, which I usually get when I transition from having carb for fuel, having ketones for fuel instead of carbs for fuel. Um, Another thing I want to say is a full transparency. I did break my sweetener streak yesterday. I made a protein mousse recipe yesterday, and I had some, which is not that bad because it's just stevia from the protein powder that's in it, and it's made with dairy. So I did have some cacao powder in it and some sugar-free dark chocolate chips that are sweetened with stevia as well. Let's talk about prepping for meal prep. Um, to be honest, I'm not much of a meal prepper, but I'm going to show you the proteins that I've prepped this week from the beginning of the week until last night. I'm just going to turn the camera around. Hold on. So I have the sausage and the ground meat that I browned earlier this week. I have leftover taco meat from last night that I made extra for. And I have these sausage patties that I made, breakfast sausage patties, and more sausage crumble, same thing, but in a crumble form. So I have protein in my fridge, trying to have it all at all times and available so that whenever I need to eat, it's quick. And so today I'm introducing more electrolytes. I've decided to have more electrolytes just to keep me well hydrated. Also, I'm also drinking a lot of water, but I want to do some more electrolytes. And so in my electrolytes, they are sweetened with stevia, but we'll see how that affects me if it seems like I'm having it and I want more sweet things afterwards, then I need to stop it. But if I don't and I can still just have it and not want anything sweet afterwards, then I may continue it. That's it. Ground beef, sausages, and halloumi. Good morning. Just doing a walk on the treadmill here. Just started, so just warming up. And I'm having some protein powder with water and electrolytes. So I'm introducing some sweeteners today, but just in my protein powder, shakes, and my electrolytes. If I notice I'm stalling in weight loss, I'm gonna stop. But I'm gonna go back to it because I feel like I need the extra protein, and the electrolytes help me just feel better, less headachy. I actually started getting a headache late last night. Okay, for my lunch today, I'm having 2 fried eggs, 1 slice of halloumi, and 8 chicken wings. Okay, let's talk about bowel movements. I know it's odd to talk about it while I'm eating, but um, when you're doing a carnivore diet, or mostly carnivore, you're not really eating a lot of vegetables or fiber. So, surprisingly, I've been going, like, before this, I would say I was really regular, like every morning, no problem. That's when I was eating vegetables or some fiber. The first couple days were okay this week, and then there's just a lot less. um, Sometimes you may be irregular. I haven't been because there's no more fiber in your body that's, making firmer stools. But that goes away if it's irregular and it just gets sort of back to normal, but a lot less is coming out because you're eating nutrient rich foods. Your body's going to absorb a lot of the nutrients that you're eating instead of coming out. I just thought I would share that if you are doing carnivore for the first time. Um, it'll Any irregularity will go away as long as you're consistent with carnivore. Once you start adding vegetables again, or if you do, it'll get off kilter again. Um, so far I haven't had any fiber or vegetables. Okay, so for dinner I'm just having some pesto chicken with some parmesan on top and some chili pepper flakes. So today is day 7 of my reset, doing carnivore, ketovore way of eating, not always carnivore, but mostly. I would say about 95% carnivore. Once in a while I'll have something, like last night I had chicken with pesto sauce. So that pesto sauce isn't really considered carnivore because it's made with basil, which is a plant. It's not from an animal. And tomorrow, Monday morning, is going to be my weigh-in to see how much I have lost over the past week. And then I'll adjust from there if I didn't lose any weight. If I did lose weight and everything's going fine, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. So today I'm not running on my treadmill because it snowed quite a bit, and I'm gonna go shovel my driveway, which can be a good workout in itself. Whew. All done. Okay, today's lunch is 2 fried eggs, some halloumi, homemade sausage patties, and sausage crumble. That's it. And water. Okay, it is a Monday morning, time for my weekly weigh-in. $232. I'll take it. So there you have it. I'm at 232, so I did lose a couple pounds in the first week, and hopefully I'll continue to do that this week. Even if I lose a pound a week, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm not going to try and force things too hard. And one thing I'm going to do that I normally don't do is be consistent. I'm just going to continue eating the way I've been eating. I'm going to introduce some vegetables next week. I'm still going to continue eating whole foods and no snacking, no alcohol, no desserts, no sweets. If I do have anything with sweets, again, it's going to be with stevia. I'm actually having a protein powder shake with that's sweetened with stevia, and there's electrolytes in here, pink lemonade electrolytes, that are also sweetened with stevia. Shout out to Switch Grocery. So that's it. I'm gonna just continue doing what I'm doing, and we'll see this week how I'm doing. So if you want to follow along, hit subscribe button, like and comment, share this video if you want. I'm going to continue doing this every week to hold myself accountable and share with you how things go. Maybe carnivore isn't right for me. Maybe I should be doing a vegan diet. I don't know. I do like the carnivore diet because it does help with my blood sugars and keep them nice and steady. And I'm going to stick with mostly meat, dairy. We'll get to the vegetables in another week and continue from there. So until next week.